Well, I apologize for not having audio on this first clip of this video. I don't know what happened with the camera, something to do with the audio on it. But basically it just shows me, obviously catching fresh bait, getting fresh bait cut up out there. I was explaining a little bit about, where I was at, what the current was like, things that I was going to be doing for that day. Not a whole lot in this first clip, but just basically showing, again, that, fresh bait's definitely going to be the key. And then I was actually fishing quite a bit shallower on this trip. I was focusing more on the 30 to 35 foot range because I've seen a lot of fish up there, and just basically going over just how large amounts of shad we had in the river right now. So yeah, again, I apologize for not having audio in this first clip, but I think you'll enjoy the rest of the video.
That was a fish. That's a fish. That's a good fish. I mean, a good fish. God, he was peeling drag. Holy crap, he was peeling drag. Man, he was peeling drag. But see where I'll show you on the map it. Well, if I get this fish in, but this is another stretch I've never drug before. I don't know what this fish is wanting to do. Well, he took it. He was gone. But then again, we got quite a bit of current too, so he could be not as big as I think he is. One thing about having the camera right there, y'all can't see the drag when they're pulling it, but he was pulling some serious drag. But yeah, with this current, I'm able to move him. I don't know. He might not be that big, but well, he sure acts like it in the very beginning. He's staying down, so that's a good sign. But what we've done is, you can see it, we come around this point, we're on where the current is, there's a hole we just started coming down into. And I was there thinking to myself that there's a place to catch a fish, that's a good place to catch a fish. Just something different on that bottom. He's definitely staying down. Like I said, there's quite a bit of current. He is definitely staying down. That's a good blue, boy. That's a good blue. I mean, a really nice blue. Look at him, look at him. He knows he's hooked now. That's a good one. That's a good one there. I get my net. I get to break in my new Mad Catz net. Get to break this in. Oh, yeah. Look at it. Right here, right here, right here. Another one. He's not near as big as this one. But it's a good little spot right here. That's why I said we're kind of dumping off into this hole, and we're just on the upside of the hole because the current's coming this way. So that may be where they're wanting to fit. That's a good blue. He's definitely 40s for sure. He is definitely 40s. Come on, buddy. Here we go. All right. First fish in my new net. This is I'm holding the net with my foot, and I also get to break in the old retro Gold Rush rod. I figured if we're going to catch a fish, it'd be this spot right here. And it's like this all the way down this stretch. When I get these fish in, I'll show it to y'all. Oh, this is so much fun. This one here is probably about a 10-12 pounder. He ain't. Yeah, that's about what I figured, about a 10-12 pounder. Keep that head. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. Hang on. Let's get a quick release, buddy. Heck yeah. Thank you. Look at that dude. Yeah, he's about 10 pounds. I don't think he's much over 10 pounds. Thank you, buddy. All right. Get this out of the way. This should be good. Man, I was wondering if we was gonna catch anything decent today. He's just got a big head on it. God, no. Yeah, he just got him a big head on it. That's what he's got. He's a good one though. Ain't no doubt about that. Looks like a big male is what he looks like. Big old head on him. Right there at the corner of the mouth, right where it needs to be. Sir. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at him. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. I can feel you doing it. I knew it. I knew you was gonna do it. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. All right, well, let me get a picture of him real quick.
Okay, yeah. Again, I apologize for the audio in this video. I got to get this camera thing figured out, but I definitely wanted to get the release of this fish on video. It's kind of important to me to show that CPR, definitely works, and and I hope everybody practices it. But this fish ended up weighing roughly about 42.7 pounds. And again, I apologize for the audio. I don't know what happened. Still kind of new to this game, so I'll get it figured out before the next video.
Well, all right, y'all. It's been a day, I'm gonna tell you that. Golly, it's been a day. Came out here this morning, just kind of give you a recap on the day. Came out here this morning, I wasted 3 hours trying to find some bait. I mean, there's a ton of shad no matter where you go, and I think that's a lot of the problem we're running into, is why we can't get these more fish to bite. I mean, you can come out here and catch fish, but I'm talking about getting more fish to bite like they have been, because all of them little shad that were probably that long are now that long, and they're so thick, and big schools. I call them clouds because that's how big they are. But they are so thick that a catfish, literally all he has to do is just swim around with his mouth open, and he's got enough to eat for a couple days. But we drug a lot of water today. Had some missed opportunities. Caught a couple decent fish. A lot of little ones out here running around, and that's to be expected. And it's typically this time of year you'll get a little bit of time where it's just, well, lack of better terms, it sucks. Fishing's pretty tough. You catch a lot of small ones. If you want to downsize everything, you could probably come out here and catch a bunch of small ones, which would be fun for just to do one day, or catch a bunch of eaters. You can definitely do that right now. But targeting these, I'll say bigger fish. I'm kind of looking more towards the teens and onward is what I'm looking for. And they just got so many they got so many options out here on the river right now, and it just makes it tough for them to bite what I'm trying to get them to bite. And I know it sounds like a lot of excuses, but this is 2 days now that I've come out here and fished, and this is the first time that I actually caught a decent fish. That fish was 42 pounds. Caught a few in the teens, a lot of small ones. But it is what it is. I guess that's why they call it fishing and not catching. But either way, it was still a beautiful day today. I think it got up to like 80 degrees. We still got this current, and of course we've got that north wind pushing against the current, so that don't make it too pleasant, especially when you get out and where the wind's hitting you directly. But yeah, like I said, it is what it is. But I still do appreciate y'all watching this one. Hopefully the next one will be better. I may have to do some traveling. Let this river kind of get back to where it needs to be. I mean, it's there. It's just like I said, there's just so much food out here. It's unreal. But yeah, like I said, we may have to start doing some traveling here in the next couple of trips, but I don't know exactly where I want to go and how much time I got to be there. But anyway, it was a pretty fun day. It wasn't too bad. Caught some fish, figured some stuff out. Actually, because I did drag a stretch today that I haven't drug before, and it's pretty draggable. There wasn't no fish on it, but it was pretty draggable. So, but that stuff changes. And it could be different next week. I think they let this current go down a little bit more, let these fish kind of resituate like the way they were, because it's falling water is tough to fish. Rising water, I love fishing, but falling water is kind of tough to fish. But hopefully by next week, I think it'll be good next week. We don't have any monsoons in the forecast, so we'll see. But like always, I do appreciate y'all watching this one, and I'll see you on the next one.